Hello everyone, my name is Beth and welcome back to my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play series. I've spent some time crafting some new armors and so on and so forth, so everyone has a little bit of an upgrade. Slightly better looking armor than when we last left off in the Descent. And while I was doing that, I did notice that I do not have those schematics from the Black Emporium. So that doesn't really matter for me at the moment because they also seem to be a lot lower of a level than I have at the moment, but the completionist in me wants them, so I might go back and buy them later on in the game. I don't really think I have much else to spend my money on, so who knows. I've cleared out my bags. We are ready to do the Jaws of Hakkon after, of course, the war table. Let's do it. So I'm actually going to awkwardly pause here because I just don't want to redo the intro. But I remembered as well that there's a cutscene that you can get to. I shouldn't say I remembered because I've never done it, but I saw today when I was looking up something else that there is a cutscene in Val Royeaux that you can go to an actual wedding. And I had no idea about this. And I believe it has to do with the Forging Alliances quests that are in Orlais, and I can't remember if I've started them. So I'm just gonna have like a little bit of a pause here while I try to see if I can figure it out real quick. I'm back to give this a try. So apparently over here, where... Oh no, did I already... Alliances, observing the deadlock. Yes? I might have already done it wrong, but you need to get two people to marry each other that actually like each other. And I'm pretty sure I may have started this without really paying much attention to what this is. So I'm just gonna guess, and if we get there, we get there. But yeah, there's a little cutscene I saw on YouTube that I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this before, which I thought was pretty neat. So while I'm here, we'll do this. Alliances, observing the deadlock. It was to be expected. In the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of the seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. This doesn't seem like the right one. Let's see. I suggest someone be offered as an ambassador of the Herald, not the Inquisition, if only to let them know in a non-threatening way that we're watching.
Let us begin.
Wonder... Yes, I may have already... messed that up. If that was what I wanted. Alright, now on this side, I also wanted to do this one. Which... see. No, I do want Josephine to do that. Sorry, I just read that really quickly. So let's go back to the other side and we'll see what we've finished. Restore the port on the Storm Coast. Your worship, the work on the port is underway. We trust you will be pleased with the results. Ivor of the Blades. Good. Those are resources. Hard and Hightown, a worthy dwarf. I'm pretty sure, yes, it is for Liliana. Ruffles, Nightingale, and various agents named after crummy jobs. Thanks for looking into this bullshit mess for me. Based on what you've told me, there's only one person that I can think of who specially uses the word Bronto liquor as an insult and also can't write worth a damn. Worthy, an acquaintance of mine from Kirkwall. Although why he'd do all this, I have no idea. I owe you all the drinks, Varric. Liliana says we should capture Worthy ourselves and question him about how he infiltrated Skyhold.
Let's see what we have.
Somewhere there's a quest where you go around Skyhold to find 40 copies of this book. I'm not sure if that's after this or if it's unrelated, but I hope we managed to stumble on it. A missing assassin. We will provide Severin with the resources he needs, without telling the crows, of course. Lord Enzo is proving elusive. More eyes in Hersina cannot hurt. Word from Zevran, which we will do with Liliana, I assume. Diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. Correspondence sent to Commander Cullen from Lieutenant Kestrel. Commander, we were able to track down the Red Templars to put an end to their activities. We supplied their former prisoners so they might make their way home. For Mother Giselle, we will conduct prayers for our soldiers and the kind sister who lost their way through the Frostbacks. May they find peace at the Maker's right hand. I'm still sad about that. So I guess we could do the pursuit through the mountains. Because that's probably also... Yes, we'll do that there. Commander, we were able to uncover information on the routes the Red Templars used in the Frostbacks. How shall we proceed? Cullen says, set up an ambush. We could block their path while archers lay in wait above. Liliana said, wait until they make camp. Assassins can eliminate sentries, allowing our soldiers to strike while the Templars' guard is down. Now, she's actually the fastest, but since Cullen is free, we're going to use him.
All right.
And I think that was everyone. So yes, I will look a little bit more into the alliances, just to see if I can still salvage it. And if not, I will have to make a note, because I would really like to actually get there in some game or another. Okay, so that leaves us with... Is it? Where did it go? Did I lose where I was going already? No! What is that? Go. Oh, that is the right one. Hold on. I didn't even notice it down there. It was glowing weirdly. That cracks me up. Investigate the Frostback Basin. To Ambassador Josephine Montilier, thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I'm positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I'm honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Professor Brand, University of Orlais. And looks like the only one who can go is Connections. The University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there's something worthwhile in the Frostback Basin, we should investigate. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous. Scout Hardy. I would like to venture forth. So since I'm not sure about the party banter situation, if it's going to be like the Descent or not, I'm going to stick with Sarah, Cassandra, and Vivian. And if they actually are talking to each other and whatnot, then I will rotate the party as usual. But that's what we're doing for now.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
That would be a fascinating discovery.
Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakkon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever, really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
We'll continue this another time.
Safe travels.
So, this is one of the most stunning zones in the game. I love it. It is lush and it is green and it is wonderful. It also is one of the zones that gave my old computer a real hard time because it's so lush and it's so green. It had all those things to render and it was just causing it to struggle a bit. However, I did notice, to my absolute amazement, that my mods are all intact. Oh, I meant to turn and try and zoom in. but I have nice eyebrows. I still have nice hair. That's very exciting because the last time I tried to load in with mods on, it did not go well. So this is very awesome. Now, this is my new armor. I like that mages have smaller armor. I would think I would like it better. I wonder if I can get close to see Cassandra's. There's Cassandra's. So she has enormous shoulders, but that just seems to fit her, and they're full of spikes, so I like that too. But I like mage armor to just be a little bit lighter looking, so this is a good compromise. I do also have the Trespasser mage armor, but it doesn't feel right to use it when it's not in Trespasser. Anyways, I really like making outfits. It's a lot of fun. So, we are here to look for the last Inquisitor, which I think is fun. Oh, I just can't stop looking around. This game is so beautiful. All the time. Gorgeous, stunning. Okay, where did the professor go?
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights?
Me? No. No. I'm not afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid. I love being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
I should go.
Goodbye then.
Poor Scout Harding. Okay, let's explore a little bit. Where am I on the map? Oh, there's a research outpost. Okay, now this zone I do remember, oh yes, pretty large. The reason I like this one better than the Descent is that the Descent just feels like one really large dungeon, whereas the Frostback Basin is a whole zone. So there was a little more than just a dungeon, but I mean, it kind of is hard to make that feel more homey, I guess. So let's explore. The little mushrooms. Love those. Soldiers looking really bored. Let's go climb this little treehouse. Hopefully there isn't really any lag.
Demons still scare you, dear? After all we've been through? Might you have suffered some form of injury as a child?
You and yours are the broken ones.
Because I have been trained not to be afraid.
Being scared of things that are scary is normal. Your training is the weird thing. Ask anyone who's not one of you. It's like you're scabbed over or something. Makes me wonder what else you don't feel.
I feel everything in the proper measure.
Right, because you're normal. Just ask you.
That was a good conversation, and also, yay, Party Banter is back. So I guess we will definitely be switching out the parties. Okay. Oh, look at this beautiful tree. Ah, I just can't get over this game. And I think it just sets a really high bar for Dragon Age 4 too, because this game is what, 5 years old now? Is it older than that? I don't know, somewhere around there. So I mean, in the past 5 years, how much more has technology improved? We are in for a good time. And again, I'm not going to read any of the notes out loud unless they're quests, just because I feel like that can be a little bit much. But please do read them. If you are playing this game, you really should take the time to read all the notes, because it just adds such an element of depth to this game. I like that this has a little symbol for a castle, but it is definitely not that. Yeah, that was a letter to Harding, and I'm actually really sad that I didn't read it. I love his room. Look at this. It's just properly messy. Papers everywhere. Of course there's some skulls. Why wouldn't there be?
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here. They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
You lost me at buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle. But ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first Emperor of Orlais. No one would just lose such a thing.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Okie doke. Couple of things to do there. I am so excited that my mods are working. I'm pretty sure they're working. Almost positive they're working. But if they work here, oh my gosh, look at the birds in the back. I don't know if I ever noticed those. Shiny distraction. If they're working here, there is a chance they're going to work in Trespasser, and wouldn't that be exciting? For me. So let's see, we've got some rifts. That is the island that we have to go to. What is that? Colette? The Avar. And the Jaws of Power. There's a lot happening here. So let's start with this rift, and then we'll make our way up, I think, to the next camp. The zone feels bigger than the descent, so I wonder how long we're going to end up staying here. I love this tree. I mean, there's a lot that I like. I'm gonna have to try and find a good place to take some sort of screenshot. Man, look at this. Some sort of good screenshot. Is this a place for a good screenshot? It feels like it. Just so I can do another, what is the word? A thumbnail for YouTube. I don't know, I did separate thumbnails for the descent for YouTube. I'm getting distracted by all the shiny things. And I think I liked how that turned out. I kind of wanted to separate the DLC from the main game, just in case there's anyone who really doesn't want to see any of these. And I figured a good new thumbnail that stands out from the others is a good way. 22. You look. Oh, we're in battle. Oh, we're fighting it. Okay, well. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, that's super creepy. I don't like it at all. Go away. It's just invisibly floating along? No thank you. Oh, I was close. Oh, I'm being attacked. Where? Oh, there. Well, that took 2 potions.
I would prefer to have the Templars return to guarding the circles, Vivienne.
Of course, my dear. They need better oversight, clearly. But one does not throw away a tool because it was misused.
Few mages would ask for Templars in the circle.
Speak to Ferelden's first enchanter. You might be surprised. When abominations ravage your tower, suddenly the world holds far too few Templars.
Vivienne. I like you so much better when you don't talk about mages. Because your perspective is so far off of any other person's. Any other mages, rather, that you've met in the game. Anyways, I don't want to rant about that. We've been there already. Okay, so back there is nothing, I don't think. Oh, can I climb? I know. It's a gentle incline. We can do this. Is there anything around here? Oh. Just a coastline. I wonder if there's any treasure. It is very exciting to have party banter back, though. I miss it when they're not talking to each other. Oh, and what level am I? Oh, I'm level 22, and that means everyone else is probably, yeah, 21. I noticed that Sarah has a level. Of course I don't. I'm gonna assume that's the exit. Ah, it's lovely. Where did I say I wanted to go? We're gonna head in this direction. To the next camp. It'll also be a lot easier to go back and forth, I think. To Skyhold, check on the war table. I don't know, even though I feel like you probably end up traveling the same amount on foot, it always just feels like you're walking a lot more in a dungeon. Oops, that was not my search button. I'm not gonna ride you, I'm sorry, but you're cute. How long are you gonna follow me for? You delightful nug. Oh, it's gone. Okay, that's good. Ooh, there's a treehouse over here. Something shiny has distracted me once again. And so there is another zone, which I can't remember if I mentioned or not in previous episodes, which is the Forbidden Oasis, which I thought was one that you just got naturally over the course of the game, but you don't actually get it until you get a shard. And the shards are what you find via those delightful glowing skulls. So I might do, my plan is to do this Jaws of Hakkon, that I think we'll do on Prix de Leon. And then I was going to go do more of the story, but maybe we'll do a quick break before that to do the Hissing Wastes, not the Hissing Wastes, the Forbidden Oasis. Because I remember by the time I went there in my original game, I out-leveled every bit of loot, but it is a fun place to explore. So I don't know yet. Is this the last of my officially barricaded Inquisition safe haven? Oh, a question mark. Can I make that? There we go. It's not super helpful because now there's too many of them, but what's up here? Can I jump through this little bush? I don't think so. Let's run back. What about this gentle incline? Oh, an astrarium. I forgot about those. Ooh, and a bridge. Is there anything else up here? Oh, look at that statue. Looks kind of like an elephant. I wonder what it is supposed to be. This feels like a place where a shard would be if I'd looked at them. Okay. Distraction, distraction. I almost jumped off the sides and then I remembered I am not in Skyhold and I probably will take some damage. Oh! Some red dots. Let's get them. Oh, there's two of them. Whoops. Don't attack Sarah. Oh, I guess those little pig things ran off. Where are you going? What is happening here? Are we chasing the pigs? We are chasing the pigs. Adventure. I wonder what color Everite is. Can I find it in my thingamajig? Maybe a gray? Definitely got all distracted there. Wonder if that armor protects me. Oh, it does protect me from fall damage. That's exciting. And because I'm gonna get distracted by shinies again, let's see what's in this house. If anything. Nothing. That is disappointing. Cave area. Ooh, that might be a nice little screenshot place too. I like it. I like it a lot. How is she low health? Oh. Oh, hello. We better go deal with this. That's rude.
These jaws of Hakkon demanded your death. What do they have against us?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh, Avar cotton. I wonder what that does. So let me do a quick save here as well. Oh no, it's frozen. Oh. Oh no! Well, it's a really good thing I just saved just there. Let me do a quick reload. From the autosave. Okay, well, that's fine. I wonder why that got a little cranky. And, importantly, my mods are still there. Oh, it didn't set up the camp. Okay, well, hopefully this time. Let me do a save again. But I'm gonna just make sure it fully saves. And that little spinny thing in the corner stops spinning. Alright. Oh no, it's frozen again. I wonder if it's my mods. Although that looks really cool when I spin around. Okay, I'm going to pause here, even though, you know, we're frozen, just to see if there's been an issue that can be looked up online. One moment, please. So I actually reloaded the game and picked the camp, and I thought for a hot second that we were frozen, but we are not. So fingers crossed. This might just be something I'm going to have to do when we get to every camp, but it sounds like the appearance mods are actually making Jaws of Hakkon quite cranky. I am honestly shocked that they're still loaded. I didn't think they were going to even be there. However, they are. But we're here. We got the camp. I'm going to do another save. I'm going to do a new save. Just in case. Let's go get these guys. They're coming close to our camp, and that's rude. Ooh, I just saw Cassandra had a bunch of shields around her. That was neat. What? Where? Oh, spiders. Poison spiders. Throwing poison at us. Anyways, before I got distracted, I noticed that one of Cassandra's moves had a bunch of shields appearing around her. That was pretty neat. Okay, now, we have so many options. There's a cave. There's that. Do I want to go over here first? Wait, which one is the nice one? Jaws of Hakkon are the mean ones. That's the allies. I do think I want to do that first. And frankly, I would like to go there with Vivian, because they do some things with spirit magic that either she will learn a few things or she will be repulsed by, so. What's in this cave? Ooh. Man, there are so many beautiful things in here. Okay. Probably spiders. No spiders. No quests in here. Oh, and an exit. Oh, maybe actually no spiders. Well, that's a nice change. Maybe it's because now the spiders are lurking in the rivers. Alright, where am I? Up there. No, no, no. I want to go down this way. Can I travel this way? I don't want to get super distracted, because it has been a few minutes already. Although it can be hard to tell, what with the having to restart. Oh! Soldiers! We must protect them from the spiders. I feel like last time I did this, the spiders became a real problem. Did I have to do something? I see this red dot. I don't remember if I had to get antidotes for myself, perhaps? What? Where? Why? Why? Oh, I feel like someone was starting to say something too before we got interrupted. Ooh. That goes up fairly high. Maybe it was just the number of them that was the problem.
These Hakkonites seem little more than thugs.
We do seem to draw the attention of fanatics.
It's very true. Is that the only bit of loot here? That's fine. Where am I going? Oh, it might be... Oh, is this treehouse our camp? I hope it's true. Then we can make our way to some allies. So before I get the camp, I'm definitely going to save before I click the thing, in case I have to reload. Hopefully that's just when getting the camps, because at least there's an end to it. Oh, it is up there. Oh, this is great news. Oh, except I lost the stairs. Oh. Fully on the wrong side. There we go. Oh. Hear them. Are they up here? Sounds like the Jaws of Hakkon have the same sort of voices as the Venatori. So where are they coming from? I don't see any. Let's not run off the edge. Are they behind a wall? So oh, there they are. Okay, first this and save. Actually, I'm gonna save like right here. Oh, we unfroze. That's good. So, I don't mind having to do this. I did have to exit and continue again. I don't mind having to do that if it's just going to happen when I'm loading the camps or like getting the camps for the first time. Hopefully it doesn't happen when we fast travel. Because if it continues to be really obnoxious past this, I think I'll just have to disable the appearance mods. They're good, but they're not like reload continuously forever good. Now let's explore a bit, because my goodness, this grew. Anything exciting anywhere? So where are we headed after this? We are going to find... Oh, this is the wrong camp. Well, we'll travel back to there. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Oh, that's for potions. Oh, a note. Ooh, use lift. Change party. Anything in here? Oh, I like that. Well, let us fast travel to this camp down here and we'll see what happens. Oh, you know what? It actually worked. Well, that's really good. That's a good start. It did take a very long time to load the screen. I was a bit concerned that perhaps I would not have done that. So I think I'm just going to have to make a habit of saving fairly frequently. Which is honestly a good habit to have anyways. I get a little bit lax with that sometimes. Oh, hello everyone. Oh, they're fighting spiders. I thought they were fighting us. goodness, there's just a lot of spiders. Getting a lot of blue cloths, fade touch stuff. That's good. Give us some boosts in armor. Oh, that's another really good screenshot zone area. Oh, this whole level, so pretty. Oh, I forgot to use that. Oh, you know what? I think the spiders were a problem. It's because they kept interrupting my fights. And I found them much harder first time through. Crafted gear makes such a huge difference. I mean, even early on in the game, when I loaded in, and so when you play this game, I think it came with Trespasser, so you do have to, of course, have the downloadable content, but nowadays you can buy the whole game for like $20. When you play through the whole game, the next time you have a new game, you use the Golden Nug, which gives you all the schematics that you unlocked in your previous game. So when I used it this time around, and you just go around and gather up, like, I think iron is the first thing that you find, you can still make yourself some pretty decent armor that's miles above the stuff you get naturally in the game, and it makes a huge difference. Huge difference. I guess the biggest downside is that it's so good that you're kind of stuck with the same appearance for a really long time, which if you're like me and you like to change it up a little bit, can be a bit annoying, but worth it for the easy game. Is that up top? I bet you it is. Dang. Oh, let's... I don't want to... I'll just stay on this side. Go over here. I keep thinking, oh, this section might make a good screenshot. Oh, this one might make a good screenshot. It all makes good screenshots. Like, look at this. Fantastic. It's all so good. It helps too that the sun is in that nice little sunset-y area. Beautiful. I'm getting distracted again. Oh, okay. That's where we're going. Why am I going there? Right. It's leading me towards the camp area that I'm trying to get to this time. Ooh, and a rift. Let's save again. I can do this one. Now, I remember there were a couple of sections that I found really tricky. So one of them is... What are we attacking? Nothing? Good. One of them was a cave or something where you have to stay by the fire or you take, like, you freeze, you get cold damage. So that one was a bit tricky. The dragon was quite tricky. And there's a rift that I came across when I was far too underleveled for it. And it surprised the crap out of me. It was fun though. Okay, let's go see if I can... Oh no, they're all following me. Stop following me. Follow Cassandra. Oh, I don't think this works for you guys, does it? Everything. What am I missing? Oh, nothing. Okay. Faster, 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 faster. That was close.
Dead!
Oh, I don't like that Fear Demon's creepy little teleport that it does. Don't like it at all. I am getting a lot of items from these things though, but I haven't really been paying attention to them, so who knows what they are. There's where the camp actually is. And then we'll go talk to the nice Avar. Because they will have a whole lot of quests for us to do. Oh, there's lots of you. And another rift. How exciting. Oh. Shielded bogfishers.
It's dead!
Oh, and these guys. Cassandra's taunt is too strong. So let's get close, then we'll save again. Since it seems likely that I'm going to have to reload. Oh, I didn't think it was going to unfreeze. I wonder if I'm just a little more patient and wait a bit longer if it'll do it without my having to reload. We'll find out next time, so that's exciting. I'm going to save again. I don't trust it at all. So, where am I going now? Oh. There's a lot of things happening. Well, okay, let's do those two, since they're on our way. How do I get out of here? Oh, I could jump down the cliff. Guess we'll do that.
Be prepared. There's no telling what trouble we'll find down here.
Ooh, it glows green over there. I wonder how the action...
Over there. We must do something.
We're going. Oh, that's a lot of skulls. Oh, heavens.
Get back!
Inquisitor. Still finding it difficult to breathe, but I'm not strewn across the landscape, so thank you. I'm Colette, Professor Kenrick's research assistant. I was hoping to conduct a survey of a Tevinter ruin in the hills. I may not have chosen the best route.
You're Kenrick's research assistant, so that makes you a student at the University of Orlais.
It does? Why?
Orlesian institutions aren't always accepting of elves.
So the glances and loud whispers remind me. The university accepts those worthy of admission, though elven students are few.
How do you find it there?
It's not easy, but this is what I want. And I like working for Professor Kenrick. Elven research students, where publications concerned, their work's often deemed not substantial enough for formal credit. But Kenrick cares about people who want to learn. If our research finds an audience, I know my name will be included.
What were you hoping to find at the ruin?
The Tevinter's time here was brief, but their architecture endured, offering shelter, forming landmarks. Ancient Avar would have encountered these structures, which certainly predate Inquisitor Emeridan. Evaluating the ruins could offer insight into the region's history, once I can get set up.
You're still going there?
I've read everything we have on Emeridan, and studied up on new excavation techniques. I won't waste this opportunity. If you've a map, I can show you my destination, if you'd be interested in the findings.
Stay safe.
I will.
Well, I'm glad she's not dead. I definitely thought she was going to be a dead character. I hope that doesn't bode poorly for her future. Yeah, that is a non-small number of skulls. Oh my. Alright, what was that? I'm not going to climb up there to get it. So, found that. So many things. I'm so happy. Let's continue on our way there. I would like to get to the Avar before the end of the episode. But that may not happen because I keep getting distracted by shiny things. Like that. If I can get up this little hill. No, I can't. You can do it, Inquisitor. Lies. See, Cassandra can do it. Oh, she came back down. Now, what is the actual way down here? Because there must have been a real path. Surely. Oh, is this the real path? Oh. I'm supposed to go back around. Wonder where I'm going. Oh, this looks kind of like it's marking the trail. Are these torches important? They could be. Do you remember the Avar camp being in a mountain? This is very mountainous. Oh, now we're in a valley? Still headed towards it somewhat? Ooh, options. Wonder where that one leads. Oh, a fast travel. Excellent.
What is that commotion?
Let's save. Oh, let us not save.
He climbs like a fish.
He climbs like a fish.
Your climbers seem tired, thanks, son here. Or hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hakkon.
Hask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. Parv, you owe 4 rams to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Thedas tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies. And hand the rams over come sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your hold beast.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak. Thane of Stonebear Hold, you have guest welcome here. The Lowlanders have little love for their mages. I am impressed that you came to lead this Inquisition. You and your people have come far from the safety of the Lowlands.
We have not come to cause trouble in your home, Thane. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdottir. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
When I first entered your hold, there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft. The test of Hakkon is battle, with blunted weapons.
It seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
I'd like to hear more about Stonebear Hold.
We are not the largest hold, but our warriors are strong, and our singers are pretty. Ah, words are for boasting around the fireside. You should look yourself, if you will.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
What do the Jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes, many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the Lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
I will speak with you later.
Fair hunting.
You know, you shouldn't make fun of people being scared of magic just because you can scare them back.
I take it you think I'm frightening.
Not naked, you're well fit, but all armored up and fierce. What do you think some stable boy sees?
A seeker on the side of righteousness.
Here's what I learned in the alleys. Ah, mages! Ah, Templars! Ah, Tevinter! Ah, hungry. When you're little, everything is ah.
True and wise. Oh, there was a quest. Is that the quest? Maybe? No. Do you have a quest?
Inquisitor?
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I'm not hearing a no, Thane Sunhair.
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Do you have any members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If she were dead, the augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred, that no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakkon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hakkonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hakkonites are tiresome.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, Your maker has turned from you, has he not? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not hold kin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You were fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly? I will speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
I love Storvacker, which I don't think I can ever pronounce correctly, but I just love it so much. And I don't know who I want to keep bringing with me now, because Cassandra has a couple of great reactions to the bear, even though they're all pretty much like disgusted noise grunts, but they make me laugh. And I feel like I'm going to keep Vivienne for a little bit longer. She may have something to say about the augur, which we will meet next episode. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to leave it. I'm going to do another save. I've noticed that everyone has some level up, so I'm going to do that as well. For now, we'll keep this party, maybe until we get to the next camp, and then we'll switch someone out. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed the lovely views, because I just keep pausing to look at all of it. And hopefully our mods will keep working, so that I don't have to turn them off, just because I'm stubborn and I don't want to. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!